Bob Banks went yard 3 times last game. With that elite power, you won't want to... Stepping in, the long ball threat, Bob Banks. Really bringing some thump at the plate lately, averaging more than a homer. Crushes this one to deep center and long gone. A 2-run blast. And that's how they take the lead. It's 2-0. One out and the bases are empty. Now at the plate, Pascal Ferreras. Hammered for a base hit. Around first, hustling for 2. Round second, going for third. The tag at third, and he is out.
Batting third, the center
Trying
fielder,
for third like that is always a risk, and it was definitely a close play. But credit to the defense for getting the job done for the out.
Hey, keep it going up there. Your turn, your turn.
This one's hammered to left center. Well struck. That one's back there. Snags it on the warning track. Not a lot of minor league outfielders can make that play, but he's showing he's got the goods. A center field prospect like this is valuable to any organization. For more than a century, Mutual Consolidated Cow Insurance has been protecting, and it stays fair. Around first, hustling for 2. Here comes the throw. Safe at second with a leadoff double. We hear a lot about how the numbers turn against the pitcher the third time through the order, and that might be what's happening here. Looking at the manager, he may have a decision to make. Swing and a drive.
Get out, ball, get out.
It one-hops off the wall. Might be trouble. That's a leadoff double. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. He's a threat every time he steps into the box. And now, Bob Banks. And in the first inning, he started off his day at the dish with a 2-run homer. Not a bad way to get things going. This one ripped but foul to the right. Bases loaded, dangerous batter. That one is absolutely pummeled.
Go.
Gone! Grand slam! Oh my! It's another long ball in this game. Did it again. Home run number 2 of the game. And they add to their lead. It's 7-2. He keeps producing loud contact in this ball game. Really good hitting in this one. Well struck, right field.
Come on, ball, get out of here, get out of here.
Bangs off the wall. The relay throw in there safely.
He beat the throw.
And he's put together quite a game at the plate. That one didn't clear the wall, but it's an example of great hitting mechanics. You can't hit the ball to the opposite field with that kind of power if your approach isn't on point. This one hit to second might be it. Bracho. On to first. Ball game. He was a difference maker for them in this one. Nice effort to contribute to the win. Bob Banks, fresh off an... So 2 down. Banks will hit next. Looking to stay hot after yesterday's game. 4 of 5 in that one. Hit hard on a line. And that's the end of the inning. Digging in for the Drillers, Bob Banks. A big part of the game yesterday afternoon, knocked in 6 runs. On the ground to first, and that's a fair ball. All set for the start of this inning, and now the DH, Bob Banks. Swing lifted to left field. This one pretty far back. Hauls it in for the out. Almost got the inning started with a bang on that fastball. I'm sure he wishes he could have put that over the wall. Bob Banks digs in now. 1 for 3. Swings and hammers one right field, way back and gone. Made the hurdler pay for that one. A 2-run shot, and they cut into the lead. It's 6-4. That was a badly needed homer. That puts them right back in this game. Runner at second here with 2 gone. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Bob Banks. He's already homered in this ball game. And a rocket down the line. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double as a run scores. It was pretty clear off the bat that he was going to get extra bases out of that one. The automatic double just made it a formality. Nice job to bring home the run, too. 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th, and it's a 2-run game. It's a comebacker to the mound. That is the ball game. Banks made some big contributions for them in the win. A 3-hit performance. Bob Banks getting set for this one, his team leading their division. So 2 down. Now up Bob Banks. 3 hits last night, a big factor in getting that win. This one is labeled. And he got it. Wow, what a grab for the 3rd out. Great diving catch to end the inning. That'll fire up the dugout. Here's the second baseman, Pascanel Ferreras.
The second baseman, Pascanel Ferreras.
And a big swing and a miss.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Swings through it. Some nasty action on his sinker, and hitters need to force him to come up in the zone if they want to avoid chasing the low stuff. Got it. 1 away. And now the right fielder, Colin Barber. And fires in a heater at 95.
Ball. Ball.
And that one fouled off. Looked like he was a little behind on the fastball. Might have been trying to sit back for the breaking ball. On the ground, out to short. To first.
He's out.
Home first moving quickly tonight, 2 away. So 2 down now, and here at the plate, Kenny Gomez. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon.
Ball.
2 outs, bases empty. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Check swing. Did the bat break the plane? Yes, it's a strike.
1 and 2's the count.
Swing and a miss. Got the strikeout. And that's a 1-2-3 inning. End of 1. On to the bottom of the 2nd. Now the left fielder, Cam Fisher.
Ball high.
Fisher stands at 6 foot even, hitting cleanup, and he's been on a great run at the plate, hitting better than .325 in his last 10 games.
1 and 1.
1 ball, 1 strike. On the ground, sneaks through, base hit, and the leadoff hitter aboard. That's a nice, simple approach there. Sent that one back through the middle for a clean base hit. Now at the dish, Jaron Williams. Righty comes to the plate. Fouled off. He was late. Swings at the big bender for the K. Next is the designated hitter, Luis Baez. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2. Runner at first, 1 away.
2 strikes.
Got the batter looking for the K. Clipped the bottom of the zone with the curve for strike 3. Tommy Sacco Jr., the next to hit.
Here.
Second inning,
0-1.
no score thus far. Up the middle, Fernandez. And that ends
He's
the
out of
inning.
there.
So one hit is all they get. Two away and a runner in scoring position here. Here's a big power threat, Bob Banks. Positively robbed of... Oh, and now this one's high and deep. Way back there, has a chance. Gone. Made them pay for that one. Fourth
Leading
home
off
run
for
of
the
the
Hooks,
series.
the catcher,
And they
number
lead it.
83.
It's 2-0. The catcher leading things off and takes a strike. With his teammates driving in a pair, he wants to make this an efficient inning so they can get back up to the plate and tack on some more runs. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. They get the leadoff batter here in the third. Coming up to the dish for Corpus Christi, Luis Encarnacion had the day off yesterday. Swing and a foul straight back. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. Once again, he's ahead 0-2, and he's got the power in this at bat. It's a pop-up. Fernandez. And there's two down. The lineup flips over. Digging in for the Hooks, Pascanel Ferreras. Struck out swinging in the first AB.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
Ball one there.
That's a ball low.
Great job to lay off that one on 0-2. Those big looping curves are very tempting. Spoils the two-strike offering. Another coming up. Now the 1-2 pitch. Swings and misses. And a nice frame on the mound. He sets him down 1-2-3. NARF is a proud sponsor of this broadcast, offering chemical solutions to everyday problems. What kind of solutions? Don't worry about it. Back here in Corpus Christi, bottom of the fourth. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. And again on 0-2. Just
No,
missed.
that's outside.
What
Ball.
a take with two strikes. And he grounds it to the right side. One away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kenny Gomez.
Here's the center fielder, Kenny Gomez. Went deep in last night's ball game. Next pitch popped foul. This one off to the right, and it'll get out of play. One out, and the base is empty. Foul ball, still 0-2. And it's a pop-up. Barnes settles underneath it. And there's two down.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Stepping to the plate for Corpus Christi, Cam Fisher. 1-for-1 with a single so far. Out on the mound, he's been throwing lots of strikes, so the hitter might decide to be aggressive over the middle. Sure, he's got good stuff, but you can't hit it if you don't swing, and he's not missing the zone. Got the batter swinging. Picks up the 7th strikeout of the ball game. So one gone and a runner on at first. And now the big-time power threat, Bob Banks. Already a homer for him in this one. Bashed down the right side, but foul. Banks, just 21 years old, and he's knocked in double-digit runs in his last 10 games. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Ripped into the outfield. High bounce sends this one over the fence. That's an automatic double. Bottom of the fifth here in Corpus Christi. At the plate, Jaron Williams. What a break for the defense as that one hops the wall. If it stayed in the yard, a run definitely scores on the play. Pitch is in there. That's strike one. Up the middle. And handles that one. Safe at first. That's doing the job right there. Whenever you
Now
lead off an
batting,
inning,
the
you're
designated
focused
hitter,
on getting on
Louis.
base and setting up your teammates to drive you in. Foul ball there. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Runner at first, nobody out. Swings and misses at the fastball up in the zone for the K. And now, Tommy Sacco Jr. There's a strike up high. 0-1. That's a hittable pitch, but not what he was looking for. Early in the count, it's okay to take that. Popped up. Vargas. And now 2 away.
Now batting, number
Coming up to the
83.
dish for Corpus Christi, number 83. 3-pitch strikeout in the last AB. Will definitely want to do better this time. Strike 2. Certainly looks like they're going to waste that
0-2.
leadoff base runner. He got on, but hasn't made it past first yet. They'll need a good hit to bring him in. Out number 3. Continues to roll on. That pitch gets the corner. That's strike 1. With all these first pitch strikes, he's clearly not afraid of contact. This is an aggressive and effective approach. Struck out swinging. 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter here in the 6th. Back to the top of the order here. And the next batter, Pascanel Ferreras. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1. Got him. 2 down. Colin Barber now at the plate. Fouled back our way, and that's out of play. Clips the corner. No balls, 2 strikes. The skipper needs to settle his players down out there. They're playing tight, and it's hurting them. Back up the middle, he knocks it down. Still able to get it there in time. And they do get the 3rd out.
Now batting.
Coming up to the dish for Tulsa, Bob Banks. And he blasted off for a 2-run homer in the 3rd inning, an early tone setter that helped them to this lead.
Hey, way to job, big guy.
That keeps the inning going. And he's
Now batting.
clearly locked
Third
in
baseman,
after yet
Cody.
another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately.
Leading off
He's a
for
threat
Corpus
every
Christi,
time he
the
steps
center
into the
fielder,
box.
Kenny Gomez.
Swing and a foul straight back. 0-1 now. Grounder to third, Posey. Throw to first, out, what a play! Just barely gets the runner on that one. Digging in for the hooks, Cam Fisher. Struck out on just 3 pitches the last time up. Fastball for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. And a couple of quick outs. Next up for the hooks, Jaron Williams. 1 for 2. Fouled back our way, and that's out of play. Here comes the 0-1. That one fouled off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a curve
Ball,
misses
outside.
outside. On 0-2, hitters are often expecting a curveball out of the zone. Nice job to end. Set down on strikes. Nice job out there as he gets them 1-2.
Now pitching for
Back
Tulsa.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into the
29.
bottom of the 8th. Ben Harris, charged with hanging on to this lead. Man at first with 1 gone. Bob Banks getting ready to hit. He's already homered in this ball game, and that one fouled off. smash down the right side, but foul. Oh, 0-2, and the delivery. Ripped into the outfield. And an automatic double now as it hops the wall in foul ground. I'm looking over at the third base coach. You have to think the plan was to send the runner all the way around from first. Instead, they've got second and third now. In the air to right, and that should do it. Settles under it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Banks with a really fantastic game, both on the mound and at the dish. Bob Banks comes into this one fresh off a 4-hit. So 2 down. Here's some real power at the plate. Bob Banks. Big game last night, went 4 of 5. Oh, what a great play. And that is a nice play to end the inning. And now it's going to be Bob Banks, coming off a 4-hit effort in yesterday's game. Swing, drive, forget it. Long home run to right. Blasted that one out of here. Up to 5 homers in the series. And we are all tied up. That's a great power-on-power matchup there. Some serious heat on the fastball and a slugging batter. And it's down the right field line. Fair ball, should be extras. Throws to second. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. And he's a threat every time he steps into the box. A laser into the outfield. And there's one down. Clearly ready to swing. Next to hit, Aaron Bracho.
Second baseman, Aaron Bracho.
Hoping to put the tying run aboard. Ground ball left side, Williams. And that'll do it. Obviously, he was a big piece of their offense in this ballgame. Great. Bob Banks has been on fire lately. So 2 down. Now here's the switch-hitting power threat, Bob Banks. 1 run batted in yesterday, and that was their only run of the game. Foul ball there. The 0-1 offering. Swing and a foul straight back. This one is labeled. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Makes the turn, heads for second base. Pulls into second with 2 gone. And he keeps swinging a hot bat. Some really good games lately. Beautiful swing there leads to the double. And the hitting coach has to figure out how they can make that the default swing going forward. A minor leaguer who can unlock that swing consistently is going to be on the rise. In the air to left. He's got it. What a catch for out number 3. Great. This broadcast is sponsored by NARF, helping small businesses do big things through science. Welcome back to Corpus Christi, top of the 4th inning. Well, so far, so good for him today, but as you get to the meat of the order the second time around, that's where an outing... And this one scorched to right. Way back there. It's out of here. A solo blast. The 6th of the series. And now they're out front. It's 1-0. blasted out of the park for the lead, and I am certain the dugout is fired up right now. In with a double makes it 2 on the night. We hear a lot about how the numbers turn against the pitcher the third time through the order, and that might be what's happening here. Looking at the manager, he may have a decision to make. Hard ground ball, base hit. Off to a good start with the leadoff knock. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. He's a threat every time he steps into the box. And there's a fly ball deep to right. It one-hops off the wall, could be trouble. Around first and digging for second. The relay, not in time. That's a leadoff double. Another knock. You do not see a performance like this every day. Smoked that ball to right field, and that comes back to the swing he put on it. Clean all the way through, good mechanics. I'm sure he wishes it would have gone over the wall for a dinger, but extra bases are a nice ground ball to short. This should do it. On to first, ball game. Banks was just terrific for them in the win. Racked up 5 hits. Bob Banks with 5 hits. So 2 down. Now it's the switch-hitting outfielder, Bob Banks. A 5-hit ball game yesterday, so we'll see if that momentum carries over to this one. And he swings and lofts one to deep center. Way back there. And it's out of here. That's gotta feel good. 7th home run of the series. And it gives them the lead in the first. It's 1-0. He came with that big heater, but nice job at the plate to recognize it and put a good swing on. Swing, drive, forget it. Long home run to right. That's a good job to be aggressive in the box after watching him closely on the mound. Once you've got his timing down, it's a lot easier to give a strong, confident swing.
Turn, drive him in, kid. Let's go.
Ripped, but it curls foul. And that one hammered.
Come on, ball, get out, get out.
Heading back very deep, and it's gone! Home run! A 3-run home run. That's home run number 3 of the game. And they tack on 3.
Left fielder, Chad Fisher.
Always helps to pad the lead, and they did exactly that. What a show he has put on at the plate in this ballgame. 3 homer games like this one don't come along every day. I hope he's enjoying it. I know I am. The throw in, not in time. He's safe. He's been red hot at the dish lately. That's a swing every hitting coach and scout loves to see. Just a shot into the gap the other way. Hitters who can do that consistently usually have a ton of success. Might be a chance for them to start working. Absolutely unloads on this one to left field. Forget it. A home run. Flexes the power with that swing. A solo shot. And they add on. It's 7-0. Fouled off to the right. 2 outs, runners at first and second. Belted to right, and that one's out of here. Home run. A stunning 5-homer game now, and they boost their lead. It's 10-0. So 2 on and 2 out. Colin Barber will hit next. And you'd have to think that a breakthrough might be coming here. After walking the last hitter, he just reached back for some extra velocity and pumped that fastball by for a strike. That's a good way to reset after giving up the free pass. Skied to left, and this should do it. Gets under it for the out, and that's your ball game. Huge effort at the dish. I hope he savors this.